So the first thing that you want to remove is this here upper speaker panel. It's actually just held on by clips. The best way to remove it is by grabbing onto this rear part and just giving it a nice pull and just you know, shake it a little bit so that you don't break any of the clips. And there you go. Another good thing to have is a clear table so that you can place all your parts down, make sure that they're organized and spread out and they don't get lost around your shop. The next thing you're going to remove is this airbag, little cover plate here. There is one bolt beneath that, and then we're also going to be removing this lower speaker here. Super easy, just a couple of clips on the back. So the next thing we're going to remove is actually the speaker here. It's got 3 Torx bits, and there's actually a bolt behind that that holds the panel in, so we're going to be removing this piece. So after removing the speaker, there's a plastic cap in here, and then you're just going to remove it. It's actually pretty tough to remove, but I already removed it, but just you know, try to get like a pick tool in there and just try that out. So far we have this one bolt here that was under the airbag, one bolt here, one bolt here, one bolt here behind the speaker, and that should be good. And the first one's going to be here under the airbag, here, here, the one underneath the speaker, and then there's also one inside here, just above the lower speaker, and then another one back here. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total bolts. Okay, so let's try this one more time. There's actually 7 bolts. There's this one behind here, which I'll show you how to take this off. Another one here, 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 behind the speaker, right here as well, down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 in here. Here we have it off. You can see it has these metal clips that you just push down the sides here, and then try to pry it up with being as careful as possible. That way you don't damage the leather or Alcantara, whatever your car that you're working on has. So after you've removed the door panel, there's a couple things you need to take the harness out of, and then also here where the speaker was, you want to remove the wire so that it's not hanging. Other than that, you're all good to go. That is the door panel removal. So in order to remove the mirror, there's actually 3 8mm bolts right here, but in order to access them, we need to remove this speaker. So to remove the speaker, you're just going to take out the surrounding bolts, and then you can get your hand up there and access it. So I'll show you that now. Now that you've removed the speaker, we can take off these top clips up here. Just pull the 2 sides and pull them out. Now we have this big hole that we can stick our hand into. In order to remove the mirror, you actually need to have the window completely down. And then I can show you here. So once you get in there, you see these 2 silver bolts. Let's see if we can focus. Yes, those 2 bolts right there. And there's also one underneath it. It's harder to see, but just know that those silver bolts there are the ones that hold onto the mirror. A hard part, another hard part to deal with is this harness right here. This harness here is actually what connects to the mirror, but it's also clipped into the door. If you slide it down, if you slide the harness down off of the clip, it will easily be removed, and then you can just unclip it. You might need some small hands, but that's how you do it. Okay, so I just have one more bolt left. DJ is going to be holding the mirror while I take it off. So here you go. Let me scoot y'all over there.
Should I flex or?
Yeah, make sure you're flexing. I suggest to loosen the bolts with a wrench, a very small wrench because it's very tight in there. And then just enough to where you can loosen the rest with your hands. Cool, and then DJ could be able to pull the mirror out. Slides out. I already unplugged the harness as you saw earlier. And then boom, there you go. It's completely off.